Hola, aloha, bonjour, ni namaste, ohayo, yagamashima, zdravствуйте, Cynthia. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Brunel, welcome. So I'm a bit early, but it's getting towards the end of August. And basically these are the kind of products where I found were hits and loved them. Some are not necessarily new. Some I've been trying to work with and really trying my best. And others are just, I'm sorry, but it's just shite. But before we get into it, let's just give you a quick disclaimer. This is not a kind of I'm bashing these particular brands. They've never done anything to me. They've never sent me anything. Everything that I have here, I bought myself. But for one reason or another, things have not worked for me. And on top of that, it's not a case of I'm never going to buy from that company. It's nothing like that at all. It's just for some reason, one way or another, these items have not worked for me despite my trying. And there are other items in here which I have fallen in love with. There are some items which have been so hyped up and I went and bought them and I thought, you know, like something like this that goes, But before that, let's just get into it. I think I've got more positives than negatives. Oh, I hope so, because otherwise I'm going to be like a moany, miserable person. And who wants that? Hey, you don't want that. I'm sure you can be miserable all by yourself without any help from me. Anyway, so let's start off with the good one. This is, I'm going to move my hair out the way because it's going to start rubbing off on my mic. And then all you're going to hear is just... I'm sure you don't want that either. First of all, I'm just going to take my exposure off so you get to see everything, and I'm going to bring it in so when it zooms in and focuses, you can see. First item is this. Numero un, the Ordinary High Spreadability Primer. I love this thing. I really do. It doesn't feel heavy. It feels super light. It brightens up your face. It really minimizes the appearance of pores. It leaves your skin feeling really soft. It there's something that it does with your skin that allows the foundation that you then put on to sort of just glide on across your skin. That's just like, I don't know what it is. I absolutely love it. On the days when I really don't want to wear makeup at all, or I'm just nipping out, I literally will put kind of like a moisturizer on, and then I will use this and it will brighten my face, and I'll do my eyebrows. And then off I go, pop out to the shops and there's no makeup. It is amazing. I use this primer on top of other primers. I absolutely adore it. And this bottle is finished. It's like a... I'm trying to get every last bit. I've tried to order it, they're out of stock, so I'm going to be hunting today. So this is the first one that I love. I absolutely love this. Next, oh, I'm about to offend some people. This, sorry if you are offended. Naked Heat palette. I do regret buying this. I've tried, but to be honest, after all the hype, I've hardly used this palette. You really have to look on the inside and see. I've hardly used it because frankly, I think it's restrictive because there's only a certain amount of looks that you can actually get out of this particular palette. They're all fairly similar. They're all fairly similar. And that kind of things, it makes me think, and I genuinely forget that I've got it. If I'm using this palette, it's because I thought, right, Brunel, you have got to use that palette. You paid for it. You have to use it. You know, don't waste it. You tell your kids off. And that's the only reason why I would actually pull this palette out. Otherwise, I literally forget that this palette is in there. And to be honest, I don't necessarily feel that the pigment is fully there. And I know people are going to go, oh, what did she say? How dare you? It's Urban Decay palettes and pigment. No, I don't actually. There isn't too much fallout in this at all. So it's one of those palettes that you can apply after you put your foundation on and not actually worry about it. But as you guys know, if you watch my videos, I actually reach out for this, which is obviously the Violet Voss Ride or Die, which is way more expensive. Here in the UK, the Urban Decay one is about £39.50 or something like, or 95, just under £40. This one is £70, so it is far more expensive. And yes, it is big and bulky, and it's not, you know, travel size friendly at all, but it is so versatile, and it's so well pigmented. I absolutely love the pigmentation. You only need a little bit, and with the vast range of reds that you can see in here, you can create more looks. You've got the browns, you've got the reds, you've got the purples, you've got blacks, you've got grays. You know, it's all in there. You've got shimmers, you've got lots of mattes, which you've got orange and red, and you've got kind of like flesh toned shades as well. So basically, I have everything that I need from this palette, in this palette, with more colors, with more pigment. I absolutely reach for this, not only because of the fact that you can do so much with it, but because it costs a damn fortune. So therefore, I need to get my money's worth. I need to use it, but it is so well pigmented. A little goes a long way, but without too much fallout. I use this, and I'll leave that. I don't, to be honest, once if you've got this, you don't need that one. You don't need it. So I would say this is more a better investment. If you choose to, that is, then the Naked Heat palette, you may agree or disagree. Fine, you know, we're all different. So I'll put this there out the way because it's so big and bulky. So yeah, so that's what I want. Don't like it. The next item that I do love, which is this one. Boom. And this one is the Goldwell Stylesign. Wait a minute. Goldwell Stylesign. How's that? How's that? I'm talking into the mic now so you can hear it clearly. Anyway, this is the Curly Twist, which is moisturizing curl cream, which was actually a curl control, which is, there's 100 ml in there. It came within one of the beauty packages, and I think it might have been well, it's either Look Fantastic or Love Lula. I can't remember which one it is. That's number 2. They've got the different numbers. This one is number 2, and it is, I use it on my daughter's hair, and it is fantastic. It is so nice. It keeps her curls in you know, under control for the whole day. Don't have to do much at all. Wash the hair once the hair is, you know, it's got slightly damp. Use that and a finger comb through her curls, and they last all day. And she has the kind of hair that will start off lovely, and then by the time it's hit 2-3 hours, it's like mad all over the place. And she's got like what looks like an afro, but it's not actually an afro. It's really kind of a mad hair. And this does it, and it is now, as you can hear, finished. And I am definitely ordering another one. It is amazing, brilliant. So if you've got a kind of, I think it was, I can't even work out what her hair is, 3 something or, and 2C or whatever, I don't know, 3 something hair anyway. She's mixed race, and it does really work for her hair. It's not heavy. It doesn't kind of get onto the hair and it kind of coats each hair. It kind of gets dispersed within the hair itself. It is fantastic. Yeah, so another item that I regret buying. That's right. Lancome Teint Ultra Wear Foundation. This is my second buy, okay? This is not the first shade that I've bought. I've had sample number 11, not right. I bought shade number 12. It wasn't right. I had sample number 15. I think it was, no, sample number 14. It wasn't right at all. Sample number 16 was definitely not right. Went into the shop, and do you know what I thought? Do you know, I'll just get it. And this is shade number 15. I don't even think I've used it, or maybe if I have, I've just done one use out of it. It's still full, you can see here. And it's not right for me. I cannot get the shades at all. Now, that's not anything to do with the foundation itself and the quality of it and how long it lasts on oily skin. It does sort of stay matte for quite a while. I think it's probably like 4 hours when I actually wore it that time. But it oxidizes like fucking hell. I mean, it really does. It goes a good 2 shades darker. And my face is already darker than my chest area already. I like other people where your face is lighter. My face is darker. I can't then have a foundation. Then it gets even more dark. It's just ridiculous. And it's some strange reason, no matter whether, I mean, when we tried it with different stores, warm tone, but for some reason, when it oxidizes, it almost turns like a cool tone foundation. It just doesn't work. And now I've got a bottle of foundation that I can't do anything with. I can't really use at all. So I do regret buying it. Sorry, Lancome. Sorry. Sorry. Okay, next item that is this baby here. This, which is so back to front, so it's going to be difficult. And I'm just doing that for you to see it. This one is called the Barber Street Black Eucalyptus Gel. I'll put the link in the description box. This I purchased from Amazon, and I think it was about 12 or 13 pounds. And well, I'll let you know. You'll see the message coming up to show you what the actual true amount is. And it says, modern times offer us a wide range of beauty products with long lists of additives and parabens. We believe in natural treatments proven to work and used for centuries by our ancestors. It says here, washes impurities and removes dead skin, nourishes and moisturizes, antibacterial agent rich in vitamin E, refreshes and revitalizes. It says here, I'm just going to see whether there's anything here that says, okay, in order to use it, what you do is take a little bit. You only need a pea size. You can use this all over the body. You only take a pea size and you just rub it on the skin, leave it for about 2 minutes, and it helps to pull out all the impurities. If you have got a soft sponge, you can then use that to exfoliate with and clear your skin. It is for use centuries. Let's have a look. Right, used in modern day spas as a cleanser, which removes toxins, dead skin cells, and impurities from face and body without irritation. Known for its moisture retaining and bacteria fighting properties, it exfoliates and leaves the skin soft and beautiful. And I'm just going to show you the inside of this. It does smell of eucalyptus, and I'm sure it's got peppermint in there. So this actually is a strong smell. So if you're not into kind of like strong smells, you're not going to like this at all. I can tell you that now. Kind of gives you the idea of what kind of it smells, a bit like Vicks. But this is what it's like on the inside. And I've taken a little bit and given it to my friends for her to try it. It's like it's a gel-like formula, and you just, as I said, need only a small size and rub it all over the skin, and then leave it, and then it clears out your skin. It is amazing at cleaning your skin. I have never come across anything that works so well to clear my skin. It's meant to also help with spots and also with excess oil or excess dry skin, anything that kind of works in excess of your body. I've been using it to kind of help reduce my pores, and I've been using it for nearly coming up 2 weeks, and I swear to God this thing is working. When I do this and put it on wet my face, lukewarm water, so that it opens up my pores. I put it on so that it helps pull out all the impurities out of my skin. And then I use a soft sponge to just rub it all over my skin and wash off. And my God, it literally, you rub your skin and you can hear that feeling, that noise that makes when your skin is clean. If you've never had it, honestly try it. But if you've ever had that experience, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And it feels as if it has to shed layers and layers of dead skin off of my face. My skin feels absolutely smooth. I am sure it's making a difference to the size of my pores on this side of my face. I'm in love with this. I'm talking about this thing. This is amazing. If you've got super oily skin, if you've got, kind of loads of spots and you want to try something else, this thing is amazing. However, word of warning, if you get this in your eyes, this will sting like email. It will hurt. And also, if you're not into kind of like those kind of vapory kind of smells, the peppermints, the lime, the eucalyptus, you are not going to like this. It has quite a strong smell to it. But do you know what? I'm used to handling essential oils, so I don't care. And this thing actually works. My face can be very sensitive, and it hasn't impacted it at all. try this. Honestly, even if it's just for cleaning your face, try this. But with regard to it saying it's moisture retention, I actually will probably disagree with that part, because what it can do is start drying out your face, which is what my aim is actually. Not to dry out my face, but I want to get rid of the excess oil. So I would advise you that after you've used this, especially at night, use a night cream, an intensive cream, to kind of replenish your skin, because it can make your skin feel as if it's dry. But hands down, hell yeah. Okay, so there's the opposite. This is the Purifying Milky Cleanser, which is from a company called Pierre, which is a fairly luxurious company. This is not bloody cheap. This in here is 5 ounces, 150 ml. I was lucky enough to see it on offer and bought it for about £9, but it's actually twice the amount. And it had massive claims about it. And to be honest, Pierre is a French company, and it's the Pierre's Precious 24K Gold range. Yeah, and it claimed to be able to clean your face, leave it spotless, disperses all sorts of impurities from your face, and it was. Come on. By the time I finished using this, I still felt as if I had a coat kind of film on my face, on my skin. I did not like it. It didn't clean my skin really well at all. It didn't get rid of the makeup at all that much. And really, it was a meh. No, fail. Okay. Now, there's one item here that I'm still trying to make up my mind on. This one. This is the Paradise Ecstatic. Paradise Ecstatic. Yeah, there you go. From L'Oréal Paris, which is the mascara. And I think I've heard people talking about this on the internet and rave about it. I'm still trying to make up my mind. It isn't bad, but I still haven't seen the reasons why people would go mad about it. Maybe it's the wrong one. And if it is, please let me know, and let me know which one it is, and I'll pop over to the shops and get the right one, because I don't want to, kind of insult or bash. It's not bashing, but I don't want to give any kind of negativity to a product that's actually not even a correct one. But I'm sure this is the one that everyone's been raving about. The packaging is different here in the UK, because we are different, and that tends to happen with companies. But I'm not particularly impressed. But it was about £8 something, or £9, so it's not breaking the bank. But I can't see the massive deal, to be honest. I'm wearing it now just to really test it out, and nah. Okay, right. And I think a comparison now. Final item. Thank God for that miserable cow. I hear you say moo. Okay, right. This is you've seen me use this before. This is the Maybelline Master Ink liner for under £5, I think it is. This is brilliant. I know the first time I actually got it, I was a bit meh. I've learned to work with the applicator, and I am so pleased with this. It is super black. It is fantastic. It is so cheap. If you haven't got the money for it, or even if you do have the money for it, I would say try this thing out. It is so pointed and so tiny. It's brilliant for kind of doing the wing, because you can be so precise with it. If you want to have a super thin line very close to your eyes, this thing will do it for you, and it is fantastic. I've been using it for months now. I absolutely love it. And in opposition to that, here we go, another one where people are going to go Je t'aime. Lancome, yeah. Liquid Grandiose, Lancome de Grandiose. Oui, Lancome, je t'aime. No. This Grandiose, this is a liner, which, if you haven't heard before, you're supposed to be able to fold away, and I better not do that whilst it's actually open, because I'll probably spill everything. Do that, and you fold it, and it's meant to make it easier. The applicator folds, and And it took a little bit of getting used to trying to hold on and think, right, where do I put my hand? Do I put my hand here, or do I put my hand here, or do I put my hand sort of here? And well, never mind. The applicator itself, which is the actual thing itself that actually lines the eye, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. The problem I have for some reason is that I don't find that this formula is actually dark enough. And when I actually use it, I don't feel that the line's kind of perfect. I end up having to use this first and then go with that one because it's darker, the Maybelline one, because it's darker and because it's far more pointed and because it can be so precise that you can get the perfect line. And also I find for some strange reason that I don't get a lot of product that comes out onto the applicator that often at all. I'm constantly having to dip in, and I also find that by the time I start off here, by the time I get to like the middle of the eye, it's dried up already. I need to go back in and get some more, and then I need to get more in order to do the end of the eye. I'm not impressed. I'm sorry, I'm kind of disappointed. This is £23. And if I spend money on high-end stuff, I expect them to be fantastic. I really do. I don't care, because you're paying for the price, you're paying for the label, and therefore I expect a certain level of quality. And I know there are people who love this, who swear by it, but I'm not. No, I'm sorry, but no. Would I buy Lancome again? Hell yes. But this one just didn't work for me. No, thank you. I do regret it. Anyway, that's enough of that. It's a very long video. It wasn't intended to be. So I do apologize. But those are the items for this month that I have loved, which have been hits, and items which I've regretted buying, which have been... And I hope that you enjoyed today's video. This is meant to be light. It's not meant to be very serious. Don't take it too serious and start posting all sorts of things about, no, just carry on, because there's just no point. Okay, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe on your way out if you so wish. I do appreciate it very much, and I will speak to you very soon, where I'll be doing a proper get ready with me, getting fully dressed as well. See you soon. Bye.